Yep, I'm just melting. Yeah, it's a melting moment today, and I'm just doing this for my mum, as you do. I would normally hold this in my arms and do it, but the tripod's not tall enough to be able to film this properly. I hope it's. I've got no window at the back, so I can't even tell whether I'm. So yeah, you do this sort of thing, and you bring it up, and you get a. And if you do it properly, you can get a pretty good straight line. But yeah, and you get it along, and you should better melt it to the edge, and if you've got it at the right temperature, if you've been doing it for a regular basis, you'll we're getting there slowly, and this is then you've got to get over this lip just to finish it off. That sort of thing. Okay, and then you basically do it along there just to make sure you melt it all, and basically you're done, sort of thing. I've got to do the rest of those because I'm potting up for probably at the weekend, potting up some Cymbidium orchids for my mum, sort of thing. Back to 49. In case you don't know what Cymbidium orchids are, these are Cymbidium orchids. Back to spot colouring again. So that's what potting up a whole load of these for my mum. And on there, sort of thing. And yeah, so that one's still coming into flower, even though it's in the full sun. So that one in full sun is slower than the ones in the sort of dapple, tunny shade sort of thing. So yeah, the idea is to get one of those buckets with the patented slot on on the bottom. Put 4 handfuls of bark chip on the bottom to, and then put the this orchid mix in here, the professional one. I've asked my mum to get that. Hopefully get some big bags there. And then we're either going to put Brunnings tomato and vegetable, but I prefer the Rich Grow, the WA Rich Grow brand. Also in a red bag sort of thing, with very similar patterning on it. So they're almost competing for customers at the shops. You know, you can accidentally pick up the wrong bag sort of thing. It's pretty good, but I prefer the Rich Grow brand if you can get it. So basically we have a double perched water table. The first perched water table is that one there, from the bark chip on the bottom to the orchid mix, and then from the orchid mix to the tomato vegetable stuff on the top, it's the second one, which means that it takes twice as long to drain, basically, so it stays wetter for longer and therefore cooler, even though you're going to put it in a black bucket. Yeah, a potting mix in a black bucket will actually be cooler than you think it would be. Anyway, so that's the idea. 12 counts to get the water to go through once you've saturated the first time by 3.6 litres roughly for a 10 litre 2 gallon bucket basically, and then you every day you'll be doing 12 counts with your watering, with the rose from your watering can, and you let it drain until there's no drips, and you do it a second time. So basically every day you're putting through a milk bottle's worth of water, basically, because 12 counts will give you half a 2.4 litre milk bottle. And yeah, so anyway, what have we got today? Yeah, what do you think of that? What do you think that's covered? I don't know, it's going crazy now. I said once we get 3 open pitches up, then it might start to get a little bit exponential and a little bit crazy and scary. So I'm just warning you there. Oh, one here. Yeah, might be having an effect from the iron, but you know, we'll keep an eye on it. But I mean, the flower stalk there looks like it's pushing up there. Yeah, don't know. May have conquered the chalk. Oh yes. What do you think of this? Now, if that's the salt and pepper look, is this the, sorry? If that's the salt look, is this the pepper look? See all the little browny black bits there. Yeah, we got the idea of the salt and pepper look they talk about in the Robertson Hastings paper. So yeah, these are still, look at the leaf there, coming on quite well, and the leaf there. This one's stabilised very quickly, so hopefully there's not too many toxins in there. I don't know what all the sirens are all about, but yeah. Anyway, okay. So basically, that's that. It'll be 16 to 20 buckets worth. So we're getting about 16 to 20 Cymbidium orchids. I'll probably film it for you. You know, I always will. You know, I know you like it. Okay, put this in yesterday for that really hot day, and if you notice, it's almost lost that green colour it's had, but it has survived. So yeah, might want to catch that. Find out what it is. Is it ambulance, fire engine? Don't think it's police. I want to check the post box anyway. Oh, unless it's a school, someone's set fire to the school, or they've had a sporting accident after school or something. I don't know. No mail. Nothing coming this way, no advanced cars. No, oh well. It sounds like it's at the school. My son's old high school. Anyway, that's about it, I think. Nothing much else to report. Yeah, these things are getting too easy. Yeah. Okay, and the old Banksia Rose is out now. Oh well, that's about it, I think. I can't think of much more. And the Clive is here on the John Wayne. They were pretty nice about 2 weeks ago, absolutely at their peak. And soon time to start watering the old aspidistra to keep it flowing, sort of thing. Oh wow, these pots are really starting to go now, aren't they? So it's obviously temperature dependent to a certain extent, as we've already learnt with the one that's in the fridge. So yeah, so interesting. So as the days dwindle down, as the days hot up, yeah, it gets going. Okay, over and out. See you.